Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Battletech. So I am here with my awesome. I've been tinkering around with the build for a little bit, and I think I have something that may work out. So what we've done is we've gone ahead and we've replaced the PPCs with the snub-nosed second editions, which is pretty cool. And then we've also thrown on all of the medium lasers that we can, so we have a good amount of damage at a reasonable distance. Now, one of the things I've also done is in one of these spaces, I threw on our machine gun 3rd edition, so that doesn't actually weigh any amount of weight. So with the tonnage, I've put in half a ton of ammo, and that also means that, yeah, we have used up all of the space. That's no extra heat for when we are close, so if for some reason we do get into melee range, we're able to do a little bit of extra damage for that. We've also maxed out all of our armor, so we are nice and very tanky, and we've even thrown in a thing that we picked up a little while ago, this heat bank. So that has increased our maximum heat as well as our overheat threshold. It doesn't help us vent heat, but it does give us a higher capacity, so that should certainly help. Also too, because this is such a low mech, we go over here to our movement. We only will have 95 meters moving or 165 sprinting. I thought we'd go ahead and use a little bit of that weight and add on those jump jets. So at least that now means we can move 120, which is further than our regular move. But it means if we get stuck on some uncomfortable terrain, just to avoid backpacking or anything else like that, we are able to jump into a better location to get the shots that we're after. So I think that will be pretty good. I could be wrong, but it's only going to take us 13 days. We were able to rearrange a fair few of the heat sinks, try and keep them as close to the center as possible so they're not going to get shot off, and I think that is what we will do. Also too, noting that left arm is pure ablative armor if necessary, so we can burn that off if necessary. So let's go ahead. 14, just under 15,000 C-bills and 13 days is pretty reasonable. So with that,
when that's done.
Let's go ahead and head straight on over to our contracts and start doing some work. So we're going to go ahead and quickly pick up a nice and simple frontier justice and assassination mission against the Capellans, who we do not particularly care if they are happy or unhappy. And we're going to go all for the money. Try and build those numbers up so when we do get access to a black market, we have enough money to spend. Alright, so question is, do we want to swap anybody else out? We could possibly bring Spymaster. I think we're pretty good with this for now. Should be fine. So you know what? I think we'll go ahead and just take our previous lance right back out again. Should be able to move fairly well. This is an assassination mission, so all that we have to do is get in there and take out our target. Now I'm pretty sure we'll end up taking out his defenses, his friends, those who decide to get in between us and our payday. So at the end of the day, running to an extraction point isn't exactly the plan. And if it also helps us get a little bit of extra pay, I think that sounds pretty good, especially when we're going so heavy on the money. Alright, destroy the target and escape. We are offering a sizable bounty for the head of a local outlaw. The target is a rogue Capellan mech warrior who has attacked local government personnel and facilities in this system. We need a mercenary company to find her and take her down, before she takes out her aggressions on any more of our settlement. And as Oliveira has to chip in, if I had to guess, Commander, I'd say the outlaw part of this is just propaganda. Outlaw or not though, the payout is all the same for us.
Command interface
What are the inner workings of planet government? Alright. Only one that matters on this drop, Commander. Target. Already done a flyby and determined that our target is likely to be a short distance away from us. There you go. And yeah, find her, take her out, and proceed to the LZ for evac.
Okay, let's do this.
So let's check out the terrain. We are still in the Badlands, so a slight penalty to our heat dispersion. Alright, we can't go up this way, so I suppose we're going to just have to follow the road. Hopefully they don't get too much advantage from the terrain, but
Onward.
we'll just have to make it this what we can.
Roger that.
Alright, let's go with a nice and simple
Of course.
advance.
Acknowledged.
Closer to the rock that we are, the harder we are to see, so hopefully nothing else pops up on our sensors just yet. Let's bring you on up. Oh, and enemy contact.
Showing, I don't know, something.
Okay, so we have an unknown mech and something else. Alright, well I think this one's probably going to be the priority, so let's bring you as far forwards. We'll stay on the road, and we'll move up as far as possible. Okay. So the real question is, how heavy are these mechs? And ooh, okay. And who are they going to attack? Alright, so at this point, they all seem fairly light. Javelins, commandos. So 20 and 30 ton mechs. Nothing too serious. We have the armor to withstand whatever they throw at us. They actually have two over there, but again, yeah, 25 and 30. Maybe like a locust or a flea and a another javelin. Alright, well then,
Yes,
let's go. You know what? I think we're going to reserve Marauder for everybody else. Since they've already had their turn, I'm not concerned about taking on extra damage. But if we can get a kill with somebody else,
Receiving you.
that will give us a better chance at being able to take a more lethal shot. So I'm thinking we'll go... Who do we wish to target? LRM-15 or the SRMs and medium laser? Yeah, I think we're going to go for the javelin. So Angel, let's go ahead and move on up. Get you as close as possible. 40s and 30s is not particularly...
I'm receiving you.
Harder than this. Hammer. You do have LRMs, but you have the sensor block. So let's bring you forwards. Pick up a little bit of evasion here.
Going.
And then we're going to sensor lock you so we can actually get some decent shots. Yeah, definitely the way we want to go. Okay, now we can follow up with Angel. And that is far more agreeable. Not absolutely wonderful, but we could be doing a bit worse. So I think... Oh, I think we'll go over here with the 2 evasion.
Moving to position.
And let's fire up on him.
On it.
Alright, right arm destroyed, that's good. Also, the benefit of these others being all the way down there is we should be able to take these guys out before we get flanked and show our backs to them. So, yeah, let's move you forwards in the Warhammer. Get you nice and close, and this should be a pretty solid barrage. Well, lucky we might even get the kill.
I understand.
Yep, and there goes the center torso. Okay, brilliant.
One less target.
So that now means we got an extra 10 resolve. So we're now at 38.
Commander.
Let's bring... Ooh. Yeah, you know what? I think we'll go for the 30-ton mech in the back. We'll make sure that everybody is in range, just in case.
On the move.
Yeah, and here we are. Another LRM-15 versus this one. I think, Oh, that javelin's got a really good evasion. Alright, you know what? Never mind. We're going to go against the commando. We have everything within range. Let's go precision strike. Whoop. And, there we go. This should be a kill.
Locking in all weapon systems.
Okay, head destroyed.
Hostile eliminated.
Commando is command gone. That's good for us. Alright, they're not moving very far.
Oh, that really hurts.
This we can handle. The headshot is a little bit punishing, but alright. In fact, actually, we should have probably brought Spy Master on this. Try and give him a little bit more experience. So we have a someone to substitute with Rannick for. So, alright, well, either way, we'll do that next one. Let's go 1070s. 6 of one, half a dozen the other. So let's just go ahead and move on there.
Copy that.
And now who do we want? We have... Yeah, it's all the same. Let's go ahead and pick... Second, I suppose we'll pick the commando. It's slightly further away. So let's go ahead and we'll do another precision strike. Just make sure they get as few turns as possible. Headshots for once. Oh, wait a second. That's right torso. We want precision strike for the head. Make sure that we're not wasting any prime opportunity to get rid of them. Yep. Alright.
Hostile eliminated.
The commando's really not doing too good. Alright, so our target appears to be firing with LRMs.
Reporting. Minimal
Worth
damage.
noting.
Standing by.
Angel, let's go ahead and bring you as far up as possible. Large lasers at 80%.
Orders?
Doable. What about you? Medium lasers and LRMs, 55s and 65s. Is fairly decent, all things being considered. Can we get any better odds though? No, we can't. Alright, well, you know what? We'll move you then in the Orion. Yeah. Alright, Hammer. Do your worst. Thank you very much. Shouldn't take us too much. These mechs are in fairly poor condition, so I'm not expecting it's going to take too much. Let's bring mediums and large lasers. I think that's fairly good. Do we get any better odds if we move closer? 80 and 5s. No, okay, so that's what we want. And that even brings us closer to our overall target, so that is definitely good for us. And sure, let's just go ahead and fire. There we go. Alright, now that the javelin's out, no LRMs for our target, which is nice for us. Let's spin around and go... yeah, full sprint up the hill. There is our contact. Let's bring you up along here.
Position confirmed.
Bring you up along there. And Angel is a little bit further behind.
Oh, hell yes.
Alright, still building up that resolve. This should be a very quick
Orders?
engagement if things go well. Yep, there we go. We do have eyes on.
On the move.
50-ton mech. What are we dealing with? We are dealing with a Centurion. Alrighty-o, well... pleasure to make your acquaintance, but I think we should get departing. And by that I mean you departing.
Target acquired.
Target damaged. Concentrate your fire and bring it down.
Ooh. Oh, we got a couple of head injuries.
Solid connection on that one.
That's nice. Let's see. Can we follow that up with anything substantial? Let's go... Since we're using indirect fire, we may as well move you here.
On my way.
A little bit of destabilization never hurt us. Probably against them. Not particularly too much, but that's fine. Let's follow up with Rabid. There we go. Real nice and close. 95s across the board.
Moving out.
That is good for us. Let's go... should we try and focus anything down? I suppose we may as well. Let's just go for the torso. See if we can bust up some of these things, get rid of some weapons and maybe the center, if we are lucky. And, alright, right leg, right torso, right arm,
Critical hit.
and a knockdown. We might even get the kill here if we knock the pilot out. And no, he is barely awake.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, well, not much Angel can do from all the way back there, so let's just sprint her forwards. And now all that he can do is, oh, he's already had his turn, so he's going to have to
Ready
wait.
for orders.
Alright, let's bring in Rannoch. Get nice and
Copy.
close. Those percentages are looking very good. Let's go ahead and... we could probably take him out here and now, but what we'll do is we'll just make sure that we don't do any structural damage. So let's drop the medium lasers. They generate the most heat. That will be fine. Let's go... we just shoot for the leg? The leg has a pretty good chance. No, let's just go for the head. Let's just
Fire.
put the pilot out of his misery. Yep, and there we go. Alright. Sweet.
Tango down.
Alright, Commander, the area has been cleared. Darius has given me green light to land immediately. Hold position.
Mission successful.
Okay, that's not too bad. Realistically, if they wanted to put up a fight, they should have definitely tried to join in with their reinforcements, but I don't think it would have particularly helped. We were way too strong for that. Alright, since we did destroy the enemy forces, we get a bonus 25%, bringing it up to almost 100,000 sea bills, which I am totally alright with. Headhunters, a little bit out for a couple of days. We get a couple of Centurion parts, as well as a part of a Javelin. That's not too bad. We at least get a Centurion finished, as well as a little bit of progress to the next one, I suppose. Definitely going to be worth a little bit when we sell them off once we make it back in towards friendly territory. Wait till we're back in Arano space when we do sell them, as we'll probably get the most amount of profit there. As I think we're about as high as we could possibly get
Mech is ready to fight,
with
Commander.
our relation. Alright, so got that done. Let's send the Centurion straight to storage. Let's go ahead and quickly the MechWarriors. Let's go ahead and see if there's
Order.
any experience bonuses. I think we may go... we'll go for the coolant vent. I have really been appreciating that, and we don't typically have a single weapon attack. So you know what? I think that's what we'll pick up. I think that's pretty good. So we'll do that for her as well.
Good to go.
Let's go
Yes, Commander.
hammer. Indirect fire penalty could be alright. I think though we'll go... yeah, maximum sprint for hammer. That does seem pretty good. Yeah, I think we were talking about maybe going up to the very top, but I think we'll just go ahead and do this. That's super useful if we're needing to reposition, so I suppose we'll take that instead.
Commander.
Orders.
Rannoch, not enough experience. I'm still out as well.
Yes, Commander.
Rabid. Yeah, we'll hold on to that. And Spymaster did not come out. Okay, so with that, let's go ahead and pick up another contract as we had planned. Let's go for Contested Will. It's a simple capture base, a local government, due to dubious legal maneuvering. Alright, ancestral military base. Okay. I'm guessing there's going to be some turrets and whatnot. Alright, so either way, let's go for more money. I think we can get all of our objectives and get a little bit of extra pay. It's only 2 skulls, so I'm not expecting any amazing amount of salvage. So yeah, I think the money is worth taking here. Let's go ahead and accept that. Now let's go and replace... yeah, let's bring Spymaster in. Tuck him in the Marauder. Do we want to use anything else? We have our other Warhammer. About... quick draw for convoy, chasing down. No, I don't think we gain any particular benefit, nor to any of our brawlers. We have a Centurion, yeah, our LRM Centurion, but we have that in an Orion. And that's probably what we would prefer to have. Yeah, we have the LRMs in the Orion, as well as more armor, medium lasers, and melee. Yeah, I think we'll stay with what we've got. We'll deploy nice and quickly. Alright, so Spy Master does have the initiative bonus, which is nice, but I believe it's the next level where we gain the Cold Shot Mastery, which is where we get the much better percentages for those precision shots. So we will, yeah, hopefully gain a little bit of experience. Alright, so take back the Ancestral Fortress. Fairly simple. The question is, hopefully, their defenses are ancient and aren't too up-to-date. But either way, we will find out. Alright. So, contested will capture the base. A local government facility lost a large area of land on Mandalis thanks to dubious legal maneuvering by Capellan agents. Land includes an important ancestral military base. We need this base to be taken back from Liao and held until this can be sorted out. Okay. I don't buy the Ancestral Fortress part of this, but the legal maneuverings check out. Commander, a merc company coming in could resolve this quickly and prevent a large-scale conflict. Okay, so technically this is like a peacekeeping mission. Those are the words in the right order. Alright. This is in the area for that fortress. Get eyes on it and see how many units we're facing. Move up, clear out defenders, hold the area. Okay. Well, let's bring everybody forwards.
Moving to position.
And, yeah, we're not going to take this space there. That's definitely a one-way road. Not in the direction we want to go. So let's bring everybody there. Get ourselves out of some of that forest. Where do we reckon they'll attack from? Yeah, probably spawning somewhere up here and maybe over there. Well, either way, we will see what is available to us. Let's bring you there.
As you wish.
The yeah, that extra 20% movement speed certainly makes a big difference.
Coordinates received.
See how they slowly spread out. Let's bring.
Ready for orders. Standing by.
Let's bring you forwards all the way first, just in case. Oh, and looks like a modern operational military base to me. Okay, well, maybe we've been punked. All right, I don't like this. Watch for enemy reinforcements, Commander. Yeah, that does sound questionable.
Yes, Commander.
All right. Good news is we should be able to reach the objective fairly quickly. Yep. So let's go in and take the base officially. Let's go there. Make sure that we are facing somewhat
On my way.
decent direction. Let's bring you all the way. I think we'll go off to the left.
Confirmed.
See if we can bank on engaging from this angle. And you know what? Can we? Not quite. Alright, let's move up over there.
Consider it done.
And oh, we could actually probably sneak our way through. So let's try and be smart. Alright, so we have officially occupied the area. That is good. No defensive turrets. That is a pity. Let's bring you up along with everybody else and see just what we have to deal with.
Heading out.
Alright, now let's bring you all the way forwards.
Certainly. Aye, aye.
Yeah, and we'll just do a clockwise sweep around the base until we have enemy
I've got
contact.
eyes on hostile reinforcements.
Oh.
They're heading your way.
Alright, this is good. We picked the right side, so that means our close-up fighters should be able to do well. Alright. I believe that's Griffin. Yep. Taking their first shots. Fair enough.
Receiving you.
Let's bring Spy Master forwards. Yeah, 50s and 60s. We're not going to do any better. Yeah, I suppose we may as well move on in. We can do a decent amount of damage. So let's go ahead and fire. And hopefully we will destroy some sort of weapon. Okay, bringing in a Shadow Hawk. Alright, not too worry about there. Missing their shots, that's good. Second one following up. Okay. A little bit more, but still nothing
Light
too
damage.
serious.
Holding firm.
Right, let's get in nice and close. Let's bring
Receiving you.
our Angel. We can go with the large lasers, but I think we really want to get you up close and personal for the fight. So let's go full sprint. We'll bring you forwards. Now this will pay off in future turns. Let's bring Hammer.
Ready for orders.
Let's go 55s and 65s. Yeah, same thing across. Let's go for the... We'll go for the Griffin first. We've already put a little bit of damage.
Onward.
And I do think that we saw structure. Oh, and it is, yeah, center torso as well. Yeah, if we're lucky with these LRMs, we might get enough damage on this thing. So let's roll.
Going up at speed.
Ooh, knock it on the lasers. And those missiles
Reporting.
also not too phenomenal. Let's go 90% on all of those and 85 on the SRMs. We could fire a full salvo at this other Shadow Hawk. And you know what? I actually think that's probably the better option. We get to fire more weapons. We might just be able to burn this guy down. Yeah, we might even be able to take him out of the fight. We are lucky on how the dice rolls. So we're going to go ahead and move him
Have no
forwards.
doubt it will be done.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead, take out this Shadow Hawk, see if we can maybe bump off some of those weapons. Let's see how we do. Alright, straight through, straight shots. Oh, heat sinks and an arm gone. That is what we want to
Solid
see.
connection.
Okay.
God damn, we're gonna do this right.
That is a solid situation for us. Alright. But from the side, that's fine. They've not made it to our rear flank, which I guess he technically could have done.
Standing by.
Let's bring Flymaster. We do have the UACs. They do a fair chunk of damage. We could go for the Griffin, but I think everybody has decent shots with the Griffin. But we're going to have even better odds against the Shadow Hawk. We can get these extended range small lasers going. Yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and fire what we've got. In fact, well, we could go Precision Strike, but I don't think that that's really going to give us much benefit. No, not at all. We can take this. So let's drop a medium laser to bring us the heat capacity, and let's open fire.
Aye, aye.
All right, left leg and the center torso goes. Correct.
Tango's trash.
Excellent. All right, that's one enemy down. Just down to our final two.
Damn it, I'm wounded.
Another headshot, which is not good. They've really rolled quite well, but you have a fair bit of health, so not too concerned. Let's bring in...
Yes, Commander.
Let's see what Angel can do. We have 90% basically across the board on this one. Or if we were to take shots at him, 55s and all, yeah. We're going to save the Griffin till last, I think. We're going to move all the way in here. Yeah, let's set up a good barrage against this guy, see if we can take care of him. We've already done a fair bit against his center torso. That should be fun. Let's roll.
Confirmed.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Target's taking a critical hit.
And now, what do we want to follow up with? I think we'll go
Awaiting orders.
Rabid. Yeah, let's bring you up nice and close. We can target him. We can follow up with you in the next one.
Certainly.
Yeah, I don't see him flying around too much and being able to do too much damage, whereas this guy we can handle nice and comfortably right about now. This will take us to our heat threshold. Could go with the coolant vent, but I think we'll save it till next turn, so let's just go ahead and fire.
The target is confirmed.
We might be able to passively burn down our heat if we do well.
Scored a critical hit.
Alright, and I suppose now, since we've done that,
Yes,
let's
Commander.
bring Hammer. We'll finish off this other Shadowhawk. 90% is pretty good. Yeah, that's what we'll do.
Going.
Alright, let's take down the Shadowhawk. Shouldn't take too much. So let's go.
Firing all weapons.
Alright, there goes the center torso.
That's a kill.
Alright, excellent. Alright, now the Griffin has put himself in a better position for us to attack.
Clearly hit, Commander.
That's good for us. Let's see.
Receiving you.
Spymaster, let's move you on in. Yeah, we're still going to be playing with our heat threshold. But I think everybody else will definitely be able to make up the last amount of damage. So let's just drop these. And then I guess that medium laser as well. Yeah, we prefer these small lasers. They do just a fraction more and have better percentages. Alright. How do we do? Unsteady. Okay. Close. Let's
Ready
go.
for orders.
Yeah, there we go. Let's get nice and close there. 90% across
Copy
the board
that.
with Angel. That should probably be enough.
Locking in all weapons.
And what have we got? We got rid of an arm, right torso, right arm,
Solid connection on that one.
and the left torso. Yeah, he's
I await
Yeah.
your command.
bad news for him. Alright, so let's follow one up. Let's go 90% with medium lasers. Go back here, we can get 90 roll. Pretty good. Let's go. What do we need? We need 30 damage. We don't really have that many things to target anymore on this mech, so let's drop. What do we want to drop? 14 heat, far more damage. Okay, so we're gonna drop medium lasers. Drop those two, that should be fine. Yeah, if there were other contacts, we'd go ahead and use the cool and vent.
Firing on target.
But since there's not, we may as well passively deal with things and let it cool down and not waste that bonus just yet. Alright, dropship inbound. Okay, they're bringing in more. Who are they going to drop on in? Oh, the fortress is ours. The local government inbound to take possession.
Mission successful.
Alright, well, that was... I suppose they would have brought in more reinforcements, but because we'd already taken possession of the position, we don't have to deal with it. Okay, well, that's always a good thing. You know what? I guess that means I think we're done for this planet. I don't think we had any other contracts we were really after. Yeah, we got paid out. We got, yeah, one injury, a couple of days. Not good, but it could be worse. Shadowhawk parts, always welcome. And a generic heatsink. Yeah, there really wasn't much of anything in there. Take. I think that's all good. However, at least we got a quick and easy mission without too much cost. The Mechs barely got scratched. Fortunately, Spymaster did take that. He did get knocked around just a little bit, but otherwise, I think that's not too bad. Yeah, slowly building them up to be able to
That mech you wanted is back online.
back things up. Alright, so that's not bad. Thoughts on the mech, that's fine. We don't really care for another one at now, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's quickly check too that there are no more extra contracts since we are here. Yeah, just for the Capellans, and we don't care about them. I don't think that is in our advantage. Now we can go to Loreton. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so that's 13 days, and they will pay to move us there. Let's quickly check out our star map, though. I think we should figure out where we're going next. I think So we're planning on heading back to Herodotus. We do have a contract here. Low gravity research. Yeah, I'm not sure. What about over here? What have we got here? Battlefield. Uninhabited. Yeah, there's no real signs of any black marketing. We could fly all the way down there. I think that was one of the options, but I think we've slowly made our way back up instead. But I would like to get ourselves a decent black market. Okay, so there's either Independence or Manthraka. Well, it costs us the same, so you know what? Let's see. There is Nopus, there's Planetary Pirates and the Taurians. Over here, it is the same. Black Market Electronics and Waterworld. For a, yeah, you know what? Let's go to the beach. We'll go straight down to Independence. If we don't find anything there, we'll then move up to Manthraka. And then if all of that fails, we'll just go ahead and pick up the priority mission. I think that is fairly good. And who knows, maybe we'll even pick up a few more mechs to sell once we're in Urano space. So let's go ahead and travel to Independence. 19 and 90,000 Seabills is
course now,
certainly fine by me. That'll give us a little bit of time for our MechWarriors to recover, as well as upgrading our awesome. I think that's not too bad at all. Right. Really, I've said it a bunch of times, but good grief, I really do appreciate I really do love the Battletech structures there. Ships, they are a very nice vehicle. Right, we have a first harvest. Okay, Dr. Murad arrives at a briefing, her arms full of succulent red orbs. Look at the first harvest from the hydroponics garden. Are those tomatoes? Darius asks. She tosses him one and he bites into it, then sighs with satisfaction as he wipes the juice of his chin. They are tomatoes, strawberries, watermelons, squash, basil, and that's just the early harvest. With studied nonchalance, Samaya snatches her own tomato from Farah's arms. The crew will be thrilled, Commander. How do you want to share the news? You know what, let's go ahead and throw ourselves a garden party. If we're living the life of mercenaries, you never know when it's going to end, so let's go ahead and spend a little bit of money. I think that would be good. Alright. Dr. Murad stands in the center of the hydroponics garden. She brushes a melon tendril away from her face as she addresses the company. I want to thank our commander for making the creation of this hydroponics unit a priority. Fresh produce that we can now enjoy is only the beginning. We're also growing medicinal herbs for use in the medbay, and I'm sure you've noticed the air in this pod is also much more enjoyable, which should serve to improve shipboard health. Farah flashes you a smile. So I would like you all to take a deep breath and raise a tomato, or a strawberry, or whatever you fancy, in a salute to our commander. And to our new garden. The entire crew lets out a lusty cheer, followed by the sound of contented munching. Alright, morale has increased by 2, we lose a little bit of money, but you know what, that is fine by me. The company also has gained 3 medical points for 30 days, which is rather handy, given we have a couple of wounded. Yeah, that'll all pan out rather nicely. That is excellent. So, yeah, let's keep on moving on. And, yeah, we've now got ourselves a rather fancy garden. Yeah, I can certainly appreciate that. At the moment, we have our house is a terrible garden. It's all nothing but clay and rock. And, yeah, we're certainly looking forward to being able to make something a little bit more productive in ours. So I can only imagine how bad it is in space when you don't even have that much to work with.
Job's done, Commander.
Alright, work queue is empty. So that is the mech bay. Let's just quickly double check that there's nothing else to go on. I think I think when it loads, that should be good. Yeah, no signs of anything else that needed to be done. Alright, so let's go back and keep on moving. Alright, one more day, and that's Rannick back in action. That is good to see. Alright, jumping across to the next system. And, okay, so now we can depart from the dropship and head on out. Alright, so
Hey boss, we've just completed those upgrades.
now we've got the gymnasium complete as well. That is excellent. Let's go ahead and see. Our morale is now at 36. We only need 5 more. Okay, keep that note in mind. Let's go to ship upgrades. What can we do? We could go for the library. Yeah. At least I think we can. Yep, there we go. I did click on the button. That would be 1 extra morale. That could be good. It is a little bit pricey, but more books is always better. You never have too much knowledge or too much access to knowledge. Structural reinforcements, power systems, could do drives or medical bays, but I think we're doing pretty good. So you know what? Let's just focus on that recreation and get ourselves that improved library.
All right, I'll get the team on it right away.
There we go. That'll be very nice. And then I'm pretty sure once, yeah, if we do more power systems and structure, who knows, there may even be some more on the end. So, alright, let's go back and keep time advancing. Let her do some work. We do have a financial report in a couple of days, but we have more than enough money. And we've also made it to planet. Right.
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
So, I think we're pretty happy with the normal. We don't really need to be spending this extra money for the morale. We're quite happily situated in this tier, and I think we're going to be able to build it up with other things passively anyway that we want for our ship. So yeah, let's just stay as we are and accept it as is.
We've
I think
arrived at
that's
our
pretty good.
destination, Commander.
Alright, independence. Let's visit the store. What do we want? Or should I say, is there anything we wish to have? Well, there is an extra medium laser for fanciness, accuracy and damage. I suppose they can't hurt, so let's buy both of those. Let's buy one of you
New weapon
and
systems
you.
available.
Unfortunately, we didn't have all of them available to us at the last place, so that awesome does have a couple of regular ones, which would certainly swap out. We also do have a TTS, which I think I forgot to pick up at the other place. +1 to accuracy for ballistic weaponry. I'm not sure if we really have that much of a ballistic mech sorted out at this point, but we might come back and go for that depending on what we build or what we find as far as our mechs. And then the rest is just good old generic ammo. So I think that's not too bad. We don't quite have access to the black market yet, but that's fine. Gonna work on that. Let's go and see what our contract availability is here. Alright, so apparently, yeah, Comstar doesn't seem to be appreciating the independence of this planet, so I guess that's why we got dodgy connections, but hey, we can deal with this. Alright, what have we got? We have a foreclosure for the pirates, so this is good. A base defense, a single level of difficulty. I think we'll probably end up picking that up. We'll also go, let's see, these Canopus, Taurians, more Taurians, against the pirates. We're definitely not doing that. And then these guys, yeah, Magistry again of Canopus, Taurian Concordate, and Canopus. Okay, so you know what? I think we'll probably, yeah, pick up the foreclosure in the next one. And then I think I'll have a little bit of a look at our reputation and decide what we want to do with the Taurian Concordant. Oh, apparently they're rather unhappy with us. Yeah, we may need to make a choice here and focus on... Yeah, we already have good relations with them, so... Yeah, I think we will pick up those missions. We'll fight against the Taurians. I think at this point it's kind of... written in that we're not ever going to be friends with everybody. So if we pick a side that we want to do well with, we'll focus on that. Yeah, okay, so Torians and Capellans are probably the ones who are going to get beat up on the most. We'll try and stay friendly with Canopus, since we've already got a little bit of a standing with them. Yeah, I think that sounds good. So if you do want to see these missions in the next episode, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. The Leviathan signing out.